iScaf standard control feature allows you to have total flexibility with selecting the vertical standards that you would like to allocate for any height. In summary, you can select the number of nodes with the undertaking that each node is the spacing between the rosettes for ring scaffold and V pressings for quick stage scaffolding. To access this feature, go into the Build Panels drop-down menu on the Scaffolding ribbon and select Standard Control as shown. The following dialog box will appear. iScaf allows you to create different styles that can be saved and used later as needed. Each style name on the left can have a custom name which can be modified under the Node Style Label section on the right-hand corner of the Standard Control dialog box. Typically, each node is about 0.5 meters and represents the standards that you would allocate for a particular height. For example, for a 5-meter wall, the nodes required would be 10. After selecting the number of nodes required, the node dimensions will display different standards required for that height. These standards are flexible, and iScaf allows you to add, replace, or delete them. For example, to replace a standard, simply select a standard in the Node Dimensions section, then select the new standard in the Standards available to add, replace, or delete, and click Replace. To add a standard, simply select the required standard and click Add. The system also applies for imperial as well as metric measurements. The standards allocated are from bottom up as you go down the list, so the last standard in the list would be the standard at the top of the scaffold for that height. You will notice that the list of standards shows 2 extra columns. One shows the height of all the standards added together, and the last column shows the total effective height, which includes the jack and starter collar if applicable. You will find that your top lift height will be in between these 2 numbers for the appropriate number of nodes. More standards than what is required can also be allocated to build a higher height than normal if preferred. The node status will have a green box as shown if the status is OK, that is, the nodes are enough for the selected standard. If the number of nodes is less than required for the height, it would be red, and if it is more than enough, then it would be yellow. It is important, after setting up the standards, that you tick the checkbox used in Build 3D and save, then click OK to ensure that these changes will be applied prior to your next 3D build. If you do not click the checkbox, then the standards would be allocated as normal as per the flexible algorithm used in iScaf 9 or earlier. At the time of building 3D, iScaf takes the standards control feature settings and builds each wall accordingly. It is possible to make a new wall in plan and build it to 3D, make another wall in plan, change the standards control feature settings, and build it to 3D so it could be different. Please stay in contact for more enhancements to the standard control feature. Thank you for watching.